One of the things we do at the J is we honor one of our most long-standing members. And we have honored all kinds of wonderful people. And one of the people that we honored was Myrna Siegler. She and her husband had been lifetime members. They raised their children at the JCC on homes, and then grandchildren all going to all the programs here at 115th and Knoll. And in honor of her, her family came forward and said, we'd like to do something for our mom. And so they said, we would like to make a contribution in honor of our mom. What does the J need? What would be helpful to fulfill your mission? And so we came up with a camp pavilion, a place for the kids to gather, to do all kinds of programming and meet in the morning and have song sessions and do all kinds of things. And so while we were building that, or imagining how we would build that, it was actually Jim who came up with the idea of, well, if we're going to build over on the, north side of our parking lot, it's a beautiful hill right there with trees and grass. Wouldn't an amphitheater be perfect right there? So we decided to sort of marry those two projects, and we did some fundraising, not only to help raise the balance of the money for the Siegler Camp Pavilion, but also for the amphitheater. And several people came forward, but the major donor who came forward for the amphitheater was Mindy Corcoran. Mindy's son, Reet, and her father were tragically killed in 2014 at the J. And she has been very generous with the J and has very strong, heartfelt connections with the J. And in fact, some of the money that we raise every year through Kansas City Superstar goes to a Reet Underwood fund that's for the benefit of the J. And so because her son Reet was a performer and a singer, we thought this might be something that would be right up her alley, and sure enough, it was. And so she made a sizable contribution from the Reet Underwood Fund to help build the stage and the amphitheater that's now on the north side of our parking lot. And it's filled with children during camp. We imagine having outdoor concerts there for adults. We've had parties out there. I know actually just a week or so ago, Jewish Family Service had brought a food truck in for their employees just as a fun thing to do. And that's where they met. They went to the amphitheater and they went to the camp pavilion. So it's being used not only by the J, but by everyone who comes to the Jewish Community Campus.